Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Whitley, and today we're going to talk about a very important topic. It's meant to be a journal prompt. It's meant to encourage you to take a deep dive, a look into this topic. The topic being money and the story behind it. So today we're discussing what is your money story. So when I think about approaching this topic, I always think it's better to define from a Merriam-Webster's dictionary perspective what the two main points of the topic is. First being story, second being money. What does money mean? What is story? And from my perspective, I'm probably going to put the actual definition in here at some point. When I think about what story means, to me it is the narrative that we tell other people from our perspective about what is going on in life, what is going on with us, what we see occurring through our observations from many different topics or from many different factors of life, whether it be school, whether it be friendships, family, what have you. Second definition we need to really focus on is money. Money is a tool of exchange for something valuable. And usually that really it goes back to competing needs. What do you need that you're willing to exchange this piece of paper or this credit that you worked really hard to have in your life? Obviously has to be something of value. Approaching this topic, I really wanted to focus on, from the perspective of from a psychological perspective, our relationship with money is more deeper than we realize. It runs deeper than we realize, and is shaped by a myriad of experiences, beliefs, and values ingrained from us since childhood. So it is a prompt for self-discovery. It invites you to delve into your past and uncover the narratives that influence your financial decisions today. And by doing so and exploring this question, you can gain insight on how to make better choices, gain insight on your upbringing in relation to other people, essentially your personal experience and where you fit into all of this. Reflecting on your childhood influences is number one. By reflecting on your childhood influences, your earliest memories of money, and the way that maybe your parents or your guardians at the time, how they managed their finances, whether or not they spoke to you about money, were they frugal, were they spendthrift type people, it really shapes your perspective. Did they discuss money openly, or was it like a taboo topic? Ideas to consider how these behaviors have influenced your own views today. Sorry guys, this light that I have on me is giving me a headache, so it's kind of hard to look into the camera and speak. Some basic questions to ponder are like, what are your earliest memories of money? And really allow yourself to free flow with that, tap into that moment. And what was that instance? What was it about? Was it a fight? Was it easy? You know, were there any significant financial events in your childhood that happened? Were there any significant financial events in your childhood that left a lasting impression? I always find it hard to speak. And then the second view you should really focus on is understanding the cultural and societal impacts of money. Here in the Western world, in the United States of America, we have a totally different view than somewhere from a socialist country or even a third world country. So naturally, the way that we approach finances and wealth is just different from that alone, by that alone. So some things to really think about. What messages does society teach you or tell you about money when you were growing up? Like, how did you absorb messages? And how do they continue to influence your current behavior right now? And are there any cultural beliefs about money that you find yourself questioning or challenging? You're primarily, the way I grew up was from a Christian background, and you know, there are many interpretations of wealth in Christianity and Genesis and what God intends for us to have. And some would say that, you know, money is the root of all evil, but really it's the love of money. It's the feeling that we put behind it, because money itself is an intangible object. And really, when we break down the concept, the love of money is the root of all evil, I want to focus on the feeling behind what money can deliver us. And to me, that is personally what people are in pursuit of, the feeling of maybe adoration, praise, access to a lifestyle that can gain you anything that you want. And so people give their entire life to the pursuit of large amounts of money. We work a 9-to-5 schedule, 8-hour schedule, in pursuit of a piece of paper that we exchange for value for competing needs that we have every day. Every day we commit our lives, our time on this earth, to the pursuit of this. And then the third approach is, what has your personal experience been with money? If you're an adult or even as a child, you should consider how certain choices you've made really impacted your financial journey. Going to school, I know here in America a lot of people take out student loans at a young age. They don't understand the nature of these loans, and so sometimes, a lot of the time, you end up with debt and you don't have an idea of how to pay it back, because maybe that conversation wasn't had. And it goes back to childhood and who is talking to you about the structure of a loan and what it means to pay back on time, and interest rates and APR, and versus should you take out Pell Grants or work really hard for your money for college. You know, there are many topics, and unless you're privy to open discussions, you may not know that. And by that very nature, exploring what would you have done differently if you had known a little bit more. But now that you know certain things, what can you do differently in the future? What decisions and choices can you make in the future that will get you a better outcome? So, in regards to personal experiences, also getting married, being in a long-term relationship, going out on dates all the time, or hanging out with friends and blowing your money in your 20s and not saving anything, not investing in stocks, bonds, 401ks, not investing in your future or retirement. All these things, they have lasting impacts, and not even knowing about them really can set you back. Each experience contributes to this overall story of money that we construct day in, day out, and it shapes our financial habits, and essentially our habits shape our future. Some questions I want you to ponder is, what lessons have you learned from the personal experiences you've gone through, whether it be getting married, the cost of a wedding, how much you put down, how much you have saved, if people have helped you, or if you've gone through a divorce and it's been a nasty divorce and you have to pay alimony, men and women. How does that impact you? Having children, giving them the life that you think that they deserve, or maybe you make it your entire mission to go and give them the lifestyle you wish you had, which, you know, I'm not telling you how to raise your children, but, you know, it's important to really to get to the why behind why you do the things you do. And this topic is meant, this prompt of what is your money story, really allows you to conceptualize how you approach your livelihood, your well-being, your lifestyle in many ways. Because the trick cools down into health, what you put in your body, what types of food, what types of products you put on your face and your sphere and your being. So this is a big topic, and I don't think I'm going to cover it all in this short video. Big area to focus on in regards to the story is, what emotions do you associate with money, both negative and positive. I encourage you to look at an emotions list. You can find them through Google, Pinterest, what have you, and really circle what comes up for you. Is it anxiety? Is it fear? Is it guilt? Is it feelings of happiness? Is it prosperity, abundance? And within that, there are varying degrees of what money can provide, right? Besides a value exchange. And then the concept of money being a form of wealth, riches, or debt. Let's explore what these emotions that we've associated with this topic, what this is rendering within us, and so that we can have more emotional control and not spend out of craziness. I encourage you to explore, are there any limiting beliefs about money that you need to challenge? The idea is challenging if you feel like you can grow beyond a certain point of wealth, certain point of access. And more importantly, ask yourself, how do your emotions and beliefs affect how you make certain financial decisions? The goal now, the end goal, is to create a new money story after you've gone through this major journaling session. And if you allow yourself to go deep with this, I really think you can uncover some gems. Creating a new money story comes once you have a clear understanding of your current money story. And you have the power and the agency and the control to rewrite it in a way that benefits you, that aligns with your goals and your values. Questions I would encourage you to ponder are, what changes would you like to make to your money story? What new beliefs and attitudes about money do you want to adopt? And then how can you align your financial behaviors to model these new concepts that you want to live out? And by exploring your money story, by embarking on this journey of self-discovery, it can lead to a greater financial awareness and empowerment within yourself, because understanding where you come from allows you to consciously shape where you're going and create a healthier life for yourself, more fulfilling. And we can debunk this taboo topic of money. I encourage you to take the time to really just give yourself this space to explore this within your life. I hope you have found value in this message. I hope you have found value in this video. Thank you for taking the time out to view this. Please comment, like, subscribe below. If you have anything to add, anything you think I may have missed or I could have improved upon, I gladly welcome it. Join in on the conversation. Alright guys, thank you so much. Bye.